What is going on, Shedheads? Welcome back. It is Friday night, and I'm back with the boys. And of course, we're here for another episode of The Green Room. Hopefully, all of you guys out there are having a fantastic Friday and are ready for the weekend. Unfortunately, my weekend's going to be kind of short because I got to go back to work tomorrow. But, you know, a little overtime ain't never hurt nobody. So with that being said, let's get into tonight's episode, which is just going to be pretty much just us hanging out, shooting shit with you guys. Some of us maybe setting something up, re-wicking something. Who knows? You know, we're just going to be hanging out, just sending out those Friday vibes as we do. And in the meantime, let's find out what we might be vaping on currently. And let's start off with Sean. What you got, man?
Well, I started off with a nice, refreshing Sprite tonight,
Yes.
because it is the superior lemon lime.
This is true. This is the truth.
Delicious. And vaping on Goon LP on top of the Vaporesso Gen 2, because, you know, perfect work setup for me these days. And then Tombstone Chop Top. Couldn't tell you anymore whose coils are inside. It's been too long. But went back to an old favorite and grabbed another bottle of that French vanilla brown sugar. And ooh, I still do enjoy this liquid, so that's what I'm vaping on right now.
Oh, yeah, dude. What about you, Chris?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just okay. Oh, I'm gonna show another one and then I'm gonna quickly switch what mod that is. Because I feel like I should. Okay, so I got the this is the Trishul V2 on top. I got the Arcane 13. I don't remember what chop top this is, but it's clearly a chop top. I got some Breeze Tone Aliens in here. The liquid that I actually got on here, or have in here, is just something that I've been like working on a little bit. It's peanut butter chocolate pistachio. I've really been liking it a lot. I actually like mixed up a 120 ml bottle of it yesterday, just because of how much I was enjoying this 60. I was like, yeah, dude, like you need to put in a little bit more work. And so I just did a couple of tweaks based off my notes, and I'm now going to be vaping that, I guess, in about a week or two, something like that. Then the other setup that I have, although the colors don't match as good as I'd hoped, I mean, it's not terrible. I got the Layer Goat on top of one of my custom coated St. Mods by Ashton Palmer. Obviously, you guys know we're huge fans of Ashton just in general, but the work that he does is just phenomenal. Like, if you see that, like, just look at the inlays that he's done. He's got like this beautiful fade on the background. It's fucking just, it's perfect. The coils that I have in here, they're actually Twisted Timmy's. They're one of his aliens. I can't remember which ones they are. And the liquid, I went from Consensus of the Boys, and it's Mango Bees.
No, you said it wrong. Said it wrong.
It's Mango Bees.
Yep, there you go.
Shout out Jacoby. And yeah, that's everything that I personally have tonight. So James, how about you?
All right, I keep it short and sweet. I've kind of just been one setup guy as of late. Every now and then when we do like a rewick, rebuild, refresh is normally when I'll rock something else. But RDA 2, Odin D2, just white chop top, drip theory, triple 27s on the inside. Just really enjoying the way that this is vaping with this, of course, homeboy mango on the inside. And yeah, it just treats me right, man. This is like one of my work setups that I just take with me all the time. Plenty of battery life, plenty of power. You know what I mean? It's just good to go as far as that goes. And this RDA 2, as you guys know, one of my all-time favorites. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So with that being said, it's time to throw it over to Sean to find out. What's new in the shed? And I hit the right bumper this time, Sean. Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah, boy. And coming up on this week's Shed Time podcast, we get talking about Voodoo, the Halloween mystery flavor that Mountain Dew drops. And at this point, when we were recording the episode, we didn't know what the flavor was yet. So it was kind of like some final predictions and discussions and things like that. And while we always talk about snack foods and we're always keeping you guys up to date on those things over at the Shed Time podcast, we get talking about donuts because you know what? It is something that we love a lot. And we find out that there's some delicious baked goods in this world that we still need to try because goddamn, we got introduced to some things, we learned some stuff, and it was good. We also talked about some wild rappers that are out there and great MCs that that we've been listening to, and of course, we also get into crazy shit like trail mix, the grow, French fries, and more. So you want to hear all this crazy stuff? Check out the Shed Time Podcast. It's everywhere podcasts are found, and shedtimepodcast.com.
Damn Skippy. And with that, ladies and gents, we're just going to be hanging out, shooting the shit with you guys. Hungry Hippo says, I want a second RDA 2. Just got my second nitrous, though. Dude, it's worth grabbing, so much so that I think I have 4 of them at this point.
I have 2.
Lando says,
anything.
yeah, Lando also says, I'm happy I finally found my Pulse 24 and Crown V4 mod. I'll be rebuilding that soon as I'm not lazy AF. We'll just don't be lazy, bro. Just do it.
Do it for Dale.
Let's see. I got 2 RDA 2 set up. Excellent RDA, says Paul. Absolutely, dude. Agree with you 100%. Let's see what else we got. Ern said something that I'm just not even gonna mention it because it doesn't deserve it. And what else we got? Just finished rewicking, vaping some crunch berry fried ice cream. How is that, Hungry Hippo? I haven't had a chance to try it out yet. That's the one from FDH, right? And LJ also mentioned something about cranberry Sprite. Dude, what? I don't know if I've had the cranberry Sprite, but I remember cranberry Sierra Mist. Back when that
Cranberry
was
Sprite is like,
it was pretty fire.
yeah, it's all right. I mean, I'd way rather have like Canada Dry cranberry ginger ale than cranberry Sprite, personally.
I would much rather the cranberry ginger ale myself. I think
It is better. Like, don't get me wrong, it is better than regular Sprite, but that's only because it doesn't taste so much like Sprite.
But Lanes, he said, I broke my non-sugar soda clause for Voodoo.
And was it worth it? Because if you did, you should just have
I'm
another
curious.
Mountain Dew. I liked it. It was good. It was better than last year's for sure. But I'm not going to be choked if I never have it again. I had 2 bottles. I feel like that's adequate for me.
He said yes, it was worth it.
Good. I did enjoy it. It just wasn't the greatest.
Also, Hungry Hippo says that the
was
crunched
solid.
berry fried ice cream is good. Better after a steep. Hell yeah,
is it
dude.
everything though?
Well, I guess that's like one of the things you have to keep in mind, because every time FDH takes orders, they're ordering and you're basically getting it right from the lab. Like, either they're getting it directly from the lab and then it's shipped out to you, or the lab's shipping it out. So like, if you get some of like the cotton candy ice cream, I wouldn't just get that and open it that day. I'd probably like put it at the back of my rotation, and then in a few weeks, then I'll get to it and then go for it. I appreciate that not everybody has the ability to stockpile liquid. Sometimes they buy it and they need to vape it. But because of the way that they do their orders and stuff like that, just keep that in mind. Maybe order a little bit extra so you can actually let some like fully kind of develop themselves.
That might be a cool thing though for like, because I remember when we were talking with Kaz about like some of these people that are buying like 7 or 8 of the same flavor, right? Like
Yeah, or 20.
if
Yeah.
you're someone who, let's say, you're vaping the same flavor religiously, like James does, and it's maybe one of those flavors. I wonder what it's like to taste it, the bottle that you get when your delivery arrives, and then as you start to progress through each bottle
It
and the
does
steep
slightly
time
change.
continues to grow,
Yeah,
like
it'll slightly change for sure. Like I could definitely tell when I've gotten a fresh bottle compared to when I've got one that's been around for a minute. You know what I mean? You could tell not only because of the color, because when you get a fresh bottle of mango that you could tell is just like been probably freshly picked up from the lab, it's pretty clear. But after like a good, a couple weeks, it does get a little bit of a like an amber tint to it.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
like a
mean? Yeah,
yellowy.
it doesn't get crazy, but it does get a slight little bit of a tint.
Well,
And
I bet you if you let it
if you
sit,
let
it
it
would
sit
probably
for a
look like
while, dude, because
millionaire, bro.
I've had a bottle that was probably like a little bit older than others, and it was fairly dark compared to like what I've seen from fresh bottles, and it does slightly change the flavor, but I don't think it's crazy drastic when it.
See, like this bottle here, you obviously will never be able to tell.
Yeah,
But when I look through the light, even though it's a black bottle, it's like pretty fucking yellow. But I
yeah,
ordered this in July. So I mean, it's like 4 months old
yeah,
to me. So it definitely, if I were to like fill up an RTA right now, you'd be able to see it would not be 100% like
yeah.
clear translucent. It'd be like translucent yellow.
What
it's
up,
funny that
Heath?
we're
What up,
having this
Stevo?
steep discussion because we kind of had a similar steeping discussion on a recent podcast episode.
Well, like, so here's the thing, right? Some concentrates are just clear. And so they will never get yellow until you add nicotine. When there's other stuff that there'll be colors to it. And then as time goes on, it just will darken itself, right? So like this, for example, like this, it looks like crazy steeped, but honestly, it's probably only like 3 weeks old, but it's because there's like double chocolate in it. And that concentrate, when you look at the bottle, is like coffee colored.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not black, but it's like brown.
Yeah,
And when you add it, like it's only in this recipe at 1%, and it still made it like that color. Like
yeah,
that's fairly brown. And a lot of people will be like, oh man, that's like really steeped. But until you know what's actually in it,
yeah, for sure.
it's harder to know for sure.
But I 100% agree though because somebody said something about Hungry Hippo. He said his lemonade is fine off the mix. The ice creams do better after a week or two. Oh, for sure. Any fruit stuff is pretty much you can pretty much shake and vape for the most part, and it's gonna be pretty much what it's gonna be. Sometimes you might pick up little notes here and there as it steeps out, but it's gonna be pretty close to what you would get, after some time. But yeah, anything with like an ice cream or even any bakeries or anything like that, dude, they all do good with a little bit of some steep time, for sure. Um, some people were talking about they got some Steve-O stuff steeping because Steve also said I personally send everything out fresh. I used to pre-steep, but it's a lot of work. Oh, I could 100% see that for
With
sure
a
too.
menu
Trying to keep
that large, Steve-O, how could
yeah,
you
because like
pre-steep everything?
you'd have to have bottles of stuff just mixed up,
Yeah.
ready to go, and then when someone orders it, you just pull it off the fucking shelf and then be like, okay, here you
Steve-O's
go.
got so many damn options that he would need a literal warehouse to pre-steep everything.
Yeah, and for someone like yourself who's doing like DIY, I definitely see that for sure. But like if you're getting something from like an actual like lab or something like that, and you're ordering in bulk, it could definitely I could see it being a little bit easier to just over not over order but order to where you have stuff in stock. You know what I mean, constantly, and then just burn and turn it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
As it
exactly.
comes
You can
comes
rotate
in,
your stock.
yeah, and then you just
Well,
keep
plus,
that.
like, I mean, if you're getting it from a lab, honestly, shit won't need to steep as long, anyways. It's like sent through an emulsifier. Almost no one has that at home. So, like, if I wanted to mix something up like a custard that normally I would want to steep for 3 weeks, I could use an emulsifier, and like 2 days later, it would taste like 3 weeks. So, it's like once you get to like the big leagues, some of the rules are no longer there. Like, to be honest, like, will it benefit you to some? If you know a flavor like so good, like if somebody gave me like a brand new bottle of like, I don't know, killer custard, I might be able to tell a difference that than a month later, but like it's not going to be that broad because the way that they're crafting them and like in the labs, it's not like they're like sitting there with like a dropper bottle and dropping it in on their little digital scale like Steve or I would do when we're doing DIY.
Yeah.
It's different. So like you're not reliant on just like sitting there and shaking shit. It's like going through something that just moves around particles so fast it's crazy.
Hungry Hippo's got a good question here. It says, speaking of custards, what's everyone's favorite bottled violence?
I think that my favorite bottled violence now is the banana, but before it was
Dude,
the vanilla.
I was gonna say I think the banana kind of snuck in there and took top spot for me too, because that
Yeah.
the banana is just so fire in it, and it still has that really like bottle balance custard flavor to it that it's just like it's the best of both worlds for me. Where it's like I get my banana and I get a nice solid custard flavor. But second, I think I might have to go with Drip Theory and say the toffee is pretty fucking fire too. But honestly, I like the toffee a lot in like an MTL, bro. Like the high neck toffee in like a pod or something, bangs so hard.
Horatio, what do you mean? I mean the screamer. Sorry, I didn't see. Oh, yes, you'd always wanted to try it. You should try it if you ever find it. It's good. I mean, it's not innovative in any way. It's just a slammed ass RDA, has good flavor, and it's easy to build. That's probably like the descriptor words that I would use. But sorry, James, what were you just saying? I was like zoned in on that question.
I don't know. I don't even see that question, dude.
Well, he said something, and then he said, "Overdrip, you mean the screamer?" But
I don't even see Horatio in here.
yeah, he's here.
He's not showing
Said
up.
it's a legendary Addy, but I don't know what he was talking about before that.
Yeah, it's not showing up in my chat. Hold on, let me refresh my
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's weird. It won't even let me type in chat. It
I
says, "See
think
what
you're
others
still
said about
seeing
this."
last week's chat, Chris.
Oh, you think?
You
I
might.
think so, because you were using the screamer last week, right?
Oh yeah, it was. All right,
I
my
really
bad.
want
I
to say
totally
you're
was.
seeing
How are
last
you
week's.
seeing last week's chat, dude?
Bro, what? You're
Oh,
Did you
asking me a
just?
question?
Is it because you have the tab open still from last week, and that's what you
Yes,
just?
of course.
That's why.
Bro, what do you expect, man? I'm like ADHD as fuck. I leave fucking tabs open so I remember shit. Okay. Now, did I need to remember last week's show? No. But I now remember that it was the Shedhead session because I saw Duchess there. We're good.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, Horatio, if you catch this replay, we
Because
just
dude,
had a
I'm sitting
moment.
here scrolling through the chat looking for it, bro, and I don't see it anywhere. I'm like, what is he
Bro, we had
talking
a
about?
moment and you weren't even here. That's how much of a
Whoa.
connection we have, Horatio.
Everybody in chat's like, I didn't see him either.
Yeah, sorry,
You
buddy.
should be able to earn. I don't see why you wouldn't. It's still allowing me to go from top
Say,
chat to live chat.
I'm able to.
No, I'm in live chat. Everything's cool now. Like it was literally I was on last week's show. That was my problem.
Good job. That's a good one.
I try.
Welcome to the show, Chris.
I don't know if that.
Yeah.
Are you on your phone, Earn? That might be a thing.
I will say though, this flavor with the coffee is fucking like
Is this
fucking
this this your
chef's kiss,
experiment you're
bro.
working on with the coffee? You
Well,
saying
experiment.
your your DIY project that you're working on?
Oh yeah. This is like a side gig. This is more for me personally. I mean, I just so like truth be told, like I'm not gonna give all the secrets, but I've been like tasked with like creating a flavor that happens to have peanut butter and chocolate in it. And so as I've been working on it, I've been really enjoying it. And so to kind of keep myself fresh, I've been like fucking around with not the same profile, but some of the same things within the
Taking
profile.
taking new inspirations.
Yeah, so like a peanut butter chocolate pistachio. So the chocolate's turned way down, but I wanted it to still be there. The peanut butter's there. The pistachio is like really kind of like pushing everything forward. So that's what this is. And with the coffee, it is fucking delicious.
It
Like
sounds banging.
absolutely fucking delicious. Um like what I'm originally working on, like the whole reason why like I started this venture, I guess, or whatever. Um it's it's at the point I'm in like the sixth version.
All right,
And to be frank, it's delicious.
real quick, Ern, don't
So
panic. I'm gonna do something. If your wrench disappears, don't worry, I'll give it back to you. I'm
yeah,
just
it's
gonna see
also
if
delicious, Sean. So yeah, like I'm vibing on the peanut butter and chocolate, but just peanut butter in general. Cause like I made I've been working on this like peanut butter butterscotch, and it's fucking it is absolutely filthy, bro. Like I don't know why it's like I was sitting there and I was like I think I was like vaping this other flavor and I'm like, man, this is fire. And then I was like, I wonder what other things I could put with peanut butter because like I've been really like I'm really into this peanut butter that I've created. And so then I was like, I'm gonna try fucking butterscotch. And I'm like, does that sound good? And I'm like, I don't know if that sounds good. I'm like, well, butterscotch and caramel aren't really that far apart, and like caramel and peanut butter go well together, and like chocolate. So I was like, yeah, let's see. And like I love it. So I'm only on the second version of it though.
Peanut butter butterscotch just sounds
And it's not like a
silly.
peanut butter butterscotch custard. It's just peanut butter butterscotch. It's yeah.
sounds
Yeah,
I
interesting.
feel like it has a bright future. I just don't know. Like
I
if the bright
I
future is just for me or not. I don't know yet.
I want that to be an edible snack somehow, because that sounds like a flavor combo that should
Dude, put
slap
in like
even
the layer
harder.
goat. It is an edible flavor because it tastes so good. Actually, you know what I've decided also? Just like it's unrelated, but kind of related. Although, like once again, I really don't like the people behind this RDA. The Arcane 13, honestly, it's in my top five favorite RDAs ever. It's so good. I can put a fruit in it. I can put a dessert. I can put like the fucking richest desserts in it. And it just fucking shines with every single one. It's just so good. I really fucking like it. Like I said, the people behind it, shitbags. The RDA though, great. I can say that because they fucked me over. I'm not a jerk, guys. I'm a nice
I
person.
think there's a few other people they screwed over too, so I'm sure you're not the
Yeah.
only one that shares that opinion, dude. So
Ern, I think James might fight you about cashew brittle. Sorry, bud.
yeah, I'm not a cashew guy, bro. I'm not. I'm
I've never
honestly
once had
not
it.
a huge peanut brittle guy.
I've
I
never
don't
even heard
really
of cashew
I've
brittle,
never heard of
but
cashew brittle either. I
uh,
don't love peanut brittle. If you had a bag of peanut brittle and you're like, yo, Chris, you want a piece? I would have a piece because it's been so long since I had it. And I'd probably enjoy it. But I don't think that there'd be any part of me being like 2 months later, damn, dude, I need to find me some peanut brittle. I don't think that that would happen.
now you can offer me any peanut brittle, I'm still passing.
Yeah, like it's like really sharp and like it's
That's
aggressive to
hard,
eat.
dude.
But like that's what I mean. Like I think that if you offered it to me, I'd take it, but I would never buy it. If it was a yeah, if it was a take it or leave it, I'd probably leave it.
Yeah, like I know in the past, like when I was working for the flower shop, I we would often have it come around in the Halloween. Somebody would bring it in and leave it in the break room. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need any of that. You want to bring You want to bring brownies, cookies, any of that? Let's go. I'll smack on those. But you got y'all more peanut brittle for y'all.
Yeah, you can. I appreciate the offer, Ern. But you could send it to the boys. But I'm not a cashew guy, dude. Don't like them. Don't know
I
why.
see.
Just not my thing.
I would try that
Yeah,
because
I'd
I've
give it
never
a
had it,
go because
and
I've
I do think
exactly.
that cashews taste good. I don't know if I even like cashews more than like a good salted peanut versus like a cashew, like a salted cashew. I don't even know which one I would take. Like
I'm going cashew all
Oh, I'm
day.
going salted peanut all day, bro.
yeah, like I mean, I think part of me, I love the idea of like being at like a baseball game and like cracking the salted peanuts and eating them. Like it's the whole process. I kind of just like vibe with it. And cashews, you just get in a fucking can and then you eat them. And then before you know it, the can's gone and you feel like a piece of shit because then you look at how much fat and like salt and calories are in the can and you're like, yeah, I might as well just eat 4 Big Macs. Like this is horrible.
Cashews
Like
are
they're not
delicious.
bad. I do enjoy cashews. I never buy them though. I'm too
Yeah,
cheap.
I don't.
They're expensive, bro.
I'm not a big cashew guy. Pistachios, I'll mess with almonds, peanuts.
Oh, I think
That's
that
pretty much it.
cashews would be ahead of almonds for me.
The secret to cheaper cashews is to buy the cashew chunks because they're all the broken ones that didn't at least come as a complete half. They're just like little bits. You'll get the bag of that for like less money. And yeah, I agree with Aaron. Honey roasted cashews? Come
See,
on,
I've
man.
never done the
Never
honey
once
roast.
had those.
Never tried them, but dude, honey roasted peanuts are the shit.
Honey roasted cashews are so good.
Planters specifically, their honey roasted peanuts are like my
Dude, like
jam.
honestly, so of all like the top nuts, you know what I mean? Peanuts definitely have the widest variety,
Hmm.
and I enjoy more of them than anything else. So maybe I would take peanuts over cashews actually, like overall, bigger picture.
Oh yeah, peanuts I think are my like number one. Pistachios are probably two. Well, dude, pistachios are pretty fucking good too. But I only like pistachios just the nut by themselves. I don't really like them in things or on things or that sort of stuff.
I don't mind them on certain things. Like on I mean, I've had pistachio cookies, they're good. I've had like pistachio ice cream, it's good. I've had pistachios on cannolis, they're good.
I think I,
But that's like honestly, I can't really think
dude,
of many other things that I've
this
had
is
pistachios on.
crazy. This might be a first time occurrence, but once, I agree with Ern. I think I would take pecans over walnuts. I think I might agree with you on that, Ern.
Yeah, a good honey roasted pecan. Ooh.
Like I don't mind a pecan here and there. But Villain says, ever had fresh ground honey roasted peanut butter? No, I haven't, but that sounds
I'm
delicious.
here for it though.
I've never had fresh, but I've had like
I've never had like
the
a
brands that
yeah,
have like honey roasted peanut butter. There's
never
like
tried it, dude.
I don't think Skippy's ever done it, but like there used to be this brand called Squirrel, I think it was called Squirrel.
Appropriate.
Yeah, I don't even like candied walnuts, bro. I don't like walnuts at all. I agree
But
with you, Ern. They are pretty bitter, dude.
you know why I don't like
You know the
walnuts?
quickest way to fuck up some brownies?
Walnuts. Dude,
I know,
that
I'm
is
cool with that. I'm
And
cool
my
with that.
dad fucking loves walnuts in the brownies, bro. So fuck, dude. My mom
walnuts
would,
on brownies are
growing up.
so unpopular. Little
Yeah,
Debbie discontinued them.
my
No,
mom
they did that
growing
for
up.
allergy reasons.
My mom growing up as a kid used to make make brownies, but she'd do half with nuts and half without. But sometimes you wouldn't be able to tell which half had them and which half didn't. So you'd cut a piece and then you'd catch the rogue fucking walnut, bro, and it'd just like fucking ruin that bite, bro. It'd just be like, oh, I'd hate it so much.
Oh yeah, LJ just reminded me of something. There's also pistachios in that Greek flaky pastry. The hell's it called?
Baklava.
Baklava. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
it's
Hmm.
pretty
And
good.
there's pistachios in that, and it's fire.
Yeah.
I like them there. Like a good baklava is good.
True Three says Frame says he wants some walnuts and cashews for Christmas. Dude, I'll tell you who my dad would be fucking stoked.
Dude, so this is the thing for walnuts, right? There's places I don't mind walnuts, but the problem is that I've fucking hurt my teeth more times on walnuts than anything else because every so often there'll be like a fucking piece of walnut that is like as hard as a diamond in the fucking shit. And my teeth are not that strong. So I'll be like eating it, and all of a sudden you bite down, I'll be like a carrot muffin or something, or like some sort of muffin with walnuts in it, and you fucking bite it. I'm like, ugh. It feels like somebody just tried to like, chisel my tooth out. But the
Feels like you're
flavor
chewing
from
on
walnuts,
rocks.
I don't mind. I don't mind the flavor of walnuts. They taste
Eh,
fine.
I don't like them.
If you ground walnut into a paste and put it in a pastry, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'd like it then. They're
Yeah, like,
just too
like
they're
there's
too
like
bitter.
maple walnut. Have you ever had like the maple walnut danishes? Probably not. Neither one of you guys, huh?
If it's got
Yeah,
walnuts
no.
in it, bro, I'm not eating it.
Yeah, it's fucking honestly, it's pretty good. It's like really finely chopped walnuts. It's not like big chunks. It's almost like a powder, but not quite, I guess. And they like mix it with cinnamon or no maple cinnamon. I don't know. It's like some sort of like inside of a
Cinnamon, brown
pastry.
sugar, and
Yeah,
fucking some maple
yeah.
syrup. Yeah.
And honestly, it's really good. And then it's glazed on top. I can 100% get behind it.
Yeah, like that I might fuck with. That I might fuck with. A lot of
Totally,
talk about holiday cookies and desserts.
I totally just got sidetracked by a widget on my fucking taskbar.
I just found out that a friend of mine for the holidays is making cranberry cannolis. Yeah. I've never even thought about the idea, but I guess she blends up some of the cranberry in the cannoli mix and fills it.
That would probably be fire.
And I'm like, I might have to order some and give this a go because that does sound very intriguing.
Fun fact: never had a cannoli.
Really? Oh,
I'd
I'm
be
They're
down
pretty
sorry.
though.
good, man.
I'd be down.
They're
Yeah, they're
quite
pretty good.
delicious. Yep. If we get you boys out to Boston, we'll go up to Bova's Bakery. 24-hour
Go out to
bakery.
Bulvis Bakery, dude. Have
Yeah.
stuffed cannoli. Fucking
The
cannoli kid.
cannolis are fire. Because they're literally being made fresh all day. Like they've only closed in recent years once, and it was for a filming of a movie.
Well, I've never had a pumpkin cannoli before,
Yeah,
Paul.
I'd probably be fire.
I I don't like pumpkin, but I'm still gonna give it a go.
Dude, I honestly I fucks with pumpkin pretty hard, dude. That's why like fall season's one of my favorites is because like all of the like the pumpkin stuff starts coming around. So like pumpkin donuts and muffins and cookies and breads and all the things, pies and coffees and just give me all the pumpkin stuff, dude. I'm down with it.
So yes,
As
that
basic
that's
as it may
that's the fun of
sound.
this season. You get all your pumpkin. I get all the apple cider stuff. Cause like I fucks with all the apple cider donuts and the apple crumb muffins and ah, just give it all. My wife's even talking
Um,
about apple cider sangria right now.
Yeah, I'm also like I'm sort of like that with eggnog. Like any eggnog flavored shit, I'm fucking with it. So like I'll get like the eggnog. I'll get like eggnog fucking donut or
uh,
like
eggnog
cream
bottle
or
violence, for
yes,
instance,
or eggnog bottle violence.
which
Absolutely.
is available now if you guys weren't aware. Just saying.
Yeah. I know the person that made it. They're not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's made some okay stuff.
The guy knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah, I'm down with all the above too, dude. Apple cider, pumpkin, all of it.
I wonder what apple pumpkin donut would be like.
That would probably be pretty fire.
Like that might slap.
That might, yeah, because it's got similar like spice notes going on with the apples as in the
Get
pumpkin.
a little
Like,
bit of sweetness and tartness from some of the apple notes to kind of like blend in with the pumpkin and the creaminess of that.
dude,
Like
honestly, a nice cup of like some hot apple cider does kind of sound fire right now. It's starting to get a little chilly out here. It's not like super cold, but starting to cool down at least. I say it's not super cold, and then I just look down at my weather thing and it says frost advisory. It's 56 out here right now, which is definitely on the cooler side compared to what it was about a month ago.
Yeah, it's like 45 here.
it's it's funny because we just had like 70s here 2 days ago, beginning of this week. We were in the like upper 70s. Some places in Mass saw 80, and it is currently 38 degrees, I think. Oh, 44 degrees right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, even a cup of cocoa sounds fire right now. Dude, apple cream cake, Steve, sounds
Oh,
pretty fire, bro. It just reminds me of the apple. Remember that apple cream custard flavor from Hometown Hero back in the day, Chris?
Yep.
That reminds me of this time of year too. Or like Turkish Harvest, Sean.
oh, I
Dude,
loved
I just remembered
Harvest.
I have some pumpkin AF, bro. I need to bust out some of that before the fall/winter season's up. Get a little bit of that in me.
I'm bummed that Guardian Angel is no longer around because they used to do that. Their fall one was pumpkin, and it was just like a vanilla cupcake with like a pumpkin frosting, and that shit was fire.
Paul says it's hitting 30s and 40s at night in Ohio. Yeah, honestly, it's gonna be down to like 40, maybe 30 something tonight too. When I woke up this morning, it was like 31 degrees when I got in my car. It's getting kind of chilly out here in the desert. Yeah, dude, I'm
Had a
not even
couple of
sure how long I've had this pumpkin AF urn. It's probably been at least 2 years. I can't do
Oh
pumpkin
yeah, yeah, for
liquids
sure.
when we do have a couple. That's the benefit of having a partner to create a menu with. Oh, I get you. You can't really mix them because you don't like pumpkin. Is that it, Steve-O? Is that what's going on there?
It's definitely a weird flavor to vape for some people. Like I've known a lot of people when I used to manage a vape shop that they love pumpkin foods, but just none of the pumpkin vapes hit for them.
That's a totally different thing there, Cicero.
Spices get to Steve-O. Yeah, yeah. I can see that. Nutmeg is a powerful flavor. Like
It's hard to squeeze a pumpkin anyway, Steve-O. Okay, okay. This is a good topic. Pumpkin seeds over sunflower seeds, says Hungry Hippo, without the question
Absolutely
mark.
not.
I know. I'm a big sunflower seed guy. I haven't had them in a while because I'm one of those guys when I start eating them, I can't stop and my mouth hates me for it. So, dude, like I've had a bag of dill pickle sunflower seeds in my backpack for like 2, 3 months, and I haven't opened them because I know as soon as I open them and I start to eat them, I'm not gonna stop, and it's gonna be all bad.
no, I agree with Hungry Hippo. Pumpkin seeds over sunflower seeds all day.
Pumpkin seeds
Fucking
are
give me a
okay.
bag of papitas. I'll smash them shits. They're so good.
Yeah, dude, honestly, Drip Theory, the reason why I get the dill pickle ones is because they don't have the salt, but I still eat so much of them that they still end up screwing up my mouth because I'm not like a pop one in and eat them one at a time guy. I'm a pop a cheek full in, you know what I mean? Like I'm throwing in a dip and just like
Yeah, that's
fucking
how I
like,
eat them too. And then I like move them from my cheek to
yeah,
my front teeth, pop them, and then
yep,
spit it
yep,
out.
yep. I do the same thing so much so, Chris, that I've got like on my this tooth and this tooth, there's like a little fucking groove that's been developed from years of eating sunflower seeds because I crack them with the same two teeth every time. And for years, I even got to the point where I was taking the kernel instead of like just like chewing it normally. I would just like nibble on it with my two front teeth and like grind it up to where it's like I've got
Yeah.
like a flat spot on one of my teeth from just like grinding sunflower seeds for so many years. I just don't eat sunflower seeds whole.
You paint your toilet red.
Oh yeah, don't do that. I used to have a buddy that just pop mouthfuls and just chew them up and then just spit everything out.
Yeah, I knew people that do that too, and then they just like have this like cud
Yeah.
of like shells, and I'd be like, bro, what are
I'm
you
like,
doing?
what are you even doing, man?
Look, I just like it because it's salty. Well, okay,
Oh,
I guess,
All
but
right, then might as well
it's
just put a
weird.
fucking salt rock in your cheek, dude. What are we doing
You
here?
just need a salt block on your
Yeah.
wrist. Just be like licking your wrist every fucking 30 seconds.
You know what?
Num num, good
LJ?
salt lick.
LJ, he might be onto something there, man. He says it's smelling funny in here.
Oh, that was me. I farted. I'm sorry. I didn't know you could smell it. My bad.
No, but I think I smell something else coming up here, fellas. So
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, look how dry that got.
ooh, that's
that?
fucking close, bud.
You sure you dripped that thing ever?
I mean, it kind of doesn't look like it, but
Damn, that's dry.
it's pretty dry. And see, that's the beauty of the layer goat right there. You just pop that bitch off, bam, paint those coils. You don't have to worry about pulling the whole cap off. Get out of here with that.
Well, with that being said, Sean, you know what to do.
Well, my friends out there in internet land, you know what time it is. Stretch your legs, hit the restroom, grab a drink, or do like we're gonna do and inhale that good shit and exhale that bullshit, because we're gonna do some shed time.
Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed your shed time break. We're going to go ahead and end this poll and see what the verdict is. With 56% of the vote, it is going to be a game we like to call Where's the Bumper? It's not there. Oh, well, I'm not going to try to add it in now. We're going to just go ahead and play a game we call Picture This. This is a game where you guys out there drop suggestions of things you'd like to try to see us draw in a minute and 30 seconds. It used to be a minute, but that wasn't long enough because it goes by quick, believe it or not. So with that being said, we need you guys to start dropping some suggestions of things you'd like to see us try to draw in a minute and 30 seconds. So once those start coming through, we'll start picking them out, passing them around the room, and seeing what kind of doodles we can get. I will also start off by saying none of us claim to be any sort of artist or claim to have any sort of, drawing or, illustrating abilities. So
It's like actually the opposite. I claim that I'm horrible, but I think it's actually pretty accurate.
So once we start seeing those suggestions, we'll get this off and rolling. All right, so let me see here. All right. So let's see here. We got a few things popping in. I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pick the first one here, and I'm gonna go with this one from Drip Theory, a tank.
Okay.
All right, you guys down with that?
We'll give it a go, Ski.
And we'll see how this goes. Minute 30 seconds on the old stopwatch timer here. So once I give us the 3, 2, 1 go countdown, I'll hit start and we'll get this off and cracking. So here we go. Tank in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, man. I feel like I don't remember what tanks look like. It's not the worst thing I've ever done.
Honestly, I'm quite satisfied.
Like, this feels like an awful long 90 seconds.
And stop. Yeah.
Like,
No, we were 2 seconds off, but
oh, okay.
that's because for some reason I had it set to a different. I have it set to an hour.
What up,
But
Anders?
we went for actually 30 seconds longer. But anyways, here we go. 3, 2, 1, tank. I gotta say, we all did pretty decent, I'll say. Chris's
I
looks like an
decided that I'm
old
gonna try to
school.
remember to write what we're drawing. So when I go through them later, I'm like, what the fuck was I trying to draw?
All right, so get those votes in, and let's see what you guys think. Who drew the best tank? Here, restart this.
We already got one for James.
Wow. I think that mine was actually quite good.
There's one for Chris.
Two for
Two
Chris.
for Chris.
Let's go. I knew it. I knew I did all right.
Anders is gonna vote Canadian. Chris. Chris has the pew pew on top. Looks like Chris is running away with this one.
All right.
So that right there is what peak artistic performance is.
All right, so with that, Chris, why don't you pick the next one? Remember to keep those suggestions coming too, guys.
It's all downhill from here. Yo, Paul, you went a little too aggressive on the other one. So I'm just gonna go with the first one. And if people want to add in for bonus marks, I guess they could. But I'm gonna just go with a turkey. It is that that time of year. So
Okay.
All right. Let me make sure I got the right amount of time here. All right. Looks like we're good to go. So here we go. Turkey. In 3, 2, 1, go. And stop.
man, like that was tough.
Yeah.
Honestly,
That is
I don't know
rough.
how I you know, like when you're starting to draw, boys, and like halfway through you're like, is this good? And then you question everything you've done, and then you're like trying to fix everything. That's what happened to me. And
I
couldn't
did
even
that
finish.
midway through too, dude. So here we go. Turkey.
Yeah, mine is so shit. If you guys don't pick James, you guys are horrible. No offense, Sean. I mean, pick mine. It's the best.
Let's see what we got. Ern says Sean takes this one. Hungry Hippo says Sean. 1 for me. 2 for me. So it's a tie between Sean and myself.
Thank you for not voting for me.
It's
Saved
terrible.
me the
Like,
embarrassment.
I went into this one like, come on, man, you got to be able to do this. You literally look at turkeys on a regular basis.
I got
like,
3.
And then as I start drawing it, I'm like,
4.
This isn't going as well as I hoped.
I think I
Dude,
might have
well,
taken
this is the thing, right? Some of these things I can't even draw well when I'm looking at a picture of it. Once you take away the picture, like Then I spend a bunch of time trying to think about what it even looks like and how I'm gonna draw it because I have no fucking frame of reference of drawing things because I suck at it, and I basically draw in here, and then but half the time's gone, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I guess I'll draw it like this.
Well,
All right. So, Sean, why don't you pick the next one? Because I
so
think
it
I
looks
took
like
the dub
James
on
took
that
the
one.
turkey. All right, let me prep another page real quick. Let's take a look.
Yeah, feel free to keep on dropping things in between your guesses, everyone. That'd be awesome. Save us from scrolling up all the time.
All right, I'm gonna hate myself for picking this one, but I think was it Gooser? Yes, Gooser with grand piano.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
All
not
right.
gonna go well.
No, it's not. So here we go. Grand piano in 3, 2, 1, go. I don't even think that's how a piano looks. Stop.
Um,
I
I mean,
think
I think that you could look at mine and be like, that's a piano. I think so.
Sean's and yours looks way better than mine. I fucking panicked.
The stool I had to be very fast with.
yeah, definitely out of time on thinking about a stool for me. I was just like,
Because I wasn't about to draw it from the top because I was like, I don't have time to accurately draw keys. And I was going to fail. And then I would get in my own head. So I just committed early. I'm just doing a sock job.
Looks like Sean's taking this one by a landslide. One for Chris from Drip Theory.
Yo, let's go. Not shut it.
All right. Yeah, I think Sean took that
yep.
one by a landslide, so I guess it's my turn to pick again. Let's see. Let's scroll around. See what we got.
You know
You
the
know what?
one problem with drawing the phone, guys? I don't remember the letters on the fucking shit. Okay, I don't.
Well, the funny thing is, Chris, is that's exactly what I'm picking, so you're gonna have to
Ugh.
fucking figure it out, bro.
I have no idea what they are.
So with that being said, we're gonna do the old Nokia brick. You know what I'm saying? The old school one, that old jammy. Um, so let's just
Okay,
get
so
into
this
it.
is a Nokia brick.
Yeah. The one that we all remember from the late 90s, early 2000s. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. And stop.
Honestly, I'm not gonna say this is.
I'm
good.
not even sure how close I am. Probably far off.
You
but
know
here we
how I'm
go.
close, James? It says no key on it.
Mine does too, bro. I kind of screwed up by
Oh,
trying to color it in.
I messed up with the not having the antenna on it. Like Sean has the antenna. I gotta give him that.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Dude, I literally put Snake on mine. That's why I was like, yo, I'm gonna be playing Snake. Let's fucking go.
I like how Ern literally put, or not Ern, Enders put all the symbols that are on each key there for you, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Enders. Honestly, clearly, I did not look up. I was hustling just get that, and I drew it way too small to put any numbers on that shit. I wasn't even sure if I had the right amount of buttons.
We got one for me, one for Sean. Okay, so there was one that had an internal antenna too.
Yeah, so don't take marks away from us.
So there's one for me, one for Sean, one for me, one for
I
Sean.
believe that Enders still owns a 3310 that works.
I'm sure. So it's still a tie. Oh, Sean took the lead.
Did you guys not see mine? Like, what is happening right now? Do I have to shame you? That's crazy.
Chris, you definitely made a great
So
video
there's
game
1,
system.
2,
Like it looks like
3.
an Atari handheld for sure.
Dude, it looks like a Nokia phone. What you talking about? Dude, that's a Nokia phone right there. I should have maybe made the screen a bit bigger.
I think Sean took it with 3 votes.
Because it didn't just have, you guys are all wrong, man. My button configuration's tight. You guys are crazy. Okay, is it my turn to pick?
Yep.
Okay, I saw one before, and I should be able to find it fairly quick. Yes, I'm going to go with one from Keith. And we're going to draw a billet box.
Oh.
All right. I think I can manage that.
I just got to write billet box on the top because it might not look like one.
All right. So here we go. Billet box. And
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. Stop. All right.
Honestly, I'm gonna say that like mine could be worse.
I'm not mad at this.
It is what it is, bro. There you go. I went super simple.
Oh, so mine was like the panels off, and it's like the side with the chip.
I just went.
I
copied
Especially
like
like
off.
that.
Sean.
So I like that Chris actually even drew in like the whole mechanisms inside the Boro. I didn't even think about showing what's in the Boro at all.
I took the easy way out.
I needed to just tweak it a little bit. I honestly though, James, like I think that if you looked at yours might be the most that is a billet box vibe.
Well, I was just like, if you look at it, you know it's a billet box just because that's how the billet box looks. We got a vote for Chris and a vote for Sean. Another vote for Chris. I like Frames button though. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Another vote for Sean's. Another vote for Chris. So we got 2 for Chris, or 3 for Chris, 2 for Sean. No, 3 for Sean. So it's tied. Ern says I can tell Frames is a BB. Hell yeah, dude. So in the next vote for either one of you guys, we'll call it.
I actually showed my door, my panel on the side of the table.
I like how he's trying to squeeze some extra credit out of you guys.
Yeah, I can't do that now because I've been
Oh,
like working on it.
we got LJ saying Chris for balance.
Yo, let's go.
So there you go. Chris takes a point there. So Sean, I think it's your pick.
All right, what do we got out here now? Hmm. Yeah, what the heck? We'll go with this one from Paul Cole, Christmas tree.
All right. Damn, this is gonna kind of suck for me, dude. My pen's not very great for this. All right, Christmas tree. Ready, Chris?
I'm just writing Christmas tree because once again, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go.
I mean,
Christmas tree.
I don't know, man.
3, 2, 1. Sean's is
I
pretty
don't know why I'm on
solid.
focus. That's an angel on the top for anybody. It's not some demon, just for the record.
All right, let's see what those votes say.
Yeah, that's why I threw a star on the top for mine. I was not trying to get all
Same,
crazy with
dude.
the angels.
Well, I was about to draw a star. I'm like, I don't think I could draw a star. Then I was like, well, you can
You
draw
don't
an
remember
angel?
the easy
Like, what?
5-point star from back when you were a kid?
It's like two upside down triangles or some shit or something,
Yeah,
right?
you go
That's the
boom,
Star of David.
boom,
Oh,
boom, boom, dude. Start at top corner, bottom corner.
Same way you
Right.
fucking tighten the lugs on a car,
oh, all
Chris.
right. Like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
Wow, James is getting all of them right now.
Well, dude, you see the texture on it, bro? You see the texture of that tree, bud? See them pine needles, bud?
Well, also he has like decorations, and he has like
I got
the
some garland. I got some
garland.
fucking.
Did you-
That's what it's called. Yeah.
I say, did you not see bulbs and garland on this jammy?
See, but mine had the texture, bro. I had the full on needles, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sell
Um,
mine. Mine almost looks like a weird puppet.
All right. So, with that, on to the next one, I guess. Yeah, we got enough time for another round. Okay, we'll go with this one from Gooser. An RC car.
All right.
Okay.
I like it.
RC car.
All right, let me take a quick swig of this dew real quick. Yeah, see, but that was the problem, Hungry Hippo. You spent too much time on the presents and not enough time on the tree. But anyway, here we go. RC car in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Stop.
Ah. You know what? There's one saving grace. That's it.
So the fact that it says RC on the controller?
No, it's because the fact that I made a controller.
All right. I like how we all kind of went for very similar shapes.
I was gonna try to draw a childhood one, but
Yeah, I was gonna try to draw like the one from Toy Story, but then I forgot how to draw. Which
you forgot
actually
you
it's not
couldn't
that.
draw?
Yeah, I forgot that.
Like,
I
oh
didn't
yeah,
know
that's
how.
right. I'm not very good at this, so
It's one of those times where I think to myself, dude, you work around cars every goddamn day. How can you not think about what they look like right now?
well, mine's like a very much like a buggy, and that's what I wanted, like a desert buggy, you know.
One for Chris, one for myself. I got another one for myself. I'm not sure if that's a vote for you or if he's just saying what the fuck, Chris, says LJ.
I think that's a vote.
He made a.
Oh, he said Sean. So there's 1, 2, 3 for me, 1 for Chris, 1 for Sean.
Chris got the like monster truck Bigfoot edition.
All right, I think I might take this one with 3. All right, so who's next to pick? Chris?
Dude, just the tiniest little bit of touch-ups. You're telling me that that wouldn't be a badass car? Those are headlights, by the way.
Yeah, you totally got the like monster truck thing going for sure.
Yeah. All right, so I get to pick.
He said no,
LJ.
definitely not a vote.
That fucking hurts a lot, actually. Um, keep on dropping those options, people. I'm gonna scroll up, and if I don't see one, I'm gonna scroll down. Hopefully, there's some new ones. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go with Gooser. Hot air balloon.
All right.
Okay, that one can actually be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Hot air balloon in 3, 2, 1, and go. Stop. I'm actually not upset with this one, and I took up like the whole fucking page. Here we go. Hot air balloon. Even got the little fucking sandbags that they fucking take off to fucking let them raise up. I got the guy pulling a little string to fucking let the little heater fill up the balloon.
Focus for me.
Got the
There we
fire going underneath, blowing it, getting it filled up.
All right, let's see them votes, people.
I think with 2 minutes, I could have made mine a touch better.
I feel the same. Like another 30 seconds, I could have done a couple more improvements.
Chris, laugh out loud. It's my vote too. So he's laughing at you as well as voting for you.
Thank you. Love it.
Well, thank you, Gooser. Honestly, don't know this time. They all look decent. 2 votes for Chris.
Everybody else just so wowed by these they can't come up with a decision.
I missed it. I was getting chocolate peanut butter pie Oreo. Oh,
Here you
Jesus.
go, good theory.
Yeah.
Oh, but I've continued to work on mine. That's not fair.
Yeah, you
It's not-
shouldn't do that, dude.
Way fucking better, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
ignore
just
all the
sorry.
extra blue on there.
Yeah, the one side that was finished was kind of scribbled on. That's about it.
LJ say Chris redeemed himself. So that's another vote for Chris. So that's what? 1, 2, 3 for Chris. I think you might take this one.
Making brings it,
4 for Chris.
Remax markings brings it home.
That's it. Chris takes the dub
Chris
on the
takes
hot
it.
air balloon.
Appreciate everybody for voting for the right choice.
All right, Sean, we have enough time to squeeze in one more.
All right.
There's a couple good ones there at the end too.
Let's see. I'm going to have to. All right. Let's see. Sure. We might have done this one once in the past, and I'm sure we all butchered it that time, so let's try not to butcher it this time. How about a pair of glasses?
All right. Also, shout out to Gooser for all the suggestions
bringing
tonight,
the
by the
heat.
way. So a pair of glasses. Dude, all right, how am I going to do this? All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. You guys get a twofer on this one because I screwed up my first set, so I drew a second one.
Come on, focus. There we go.
Yeah, you guys are both better than mine. Both sets of mine.
I went for like the Ray-Ban vibes.
That's
but
kind of
like
what I tried to do in the bottom
the
one.
50s dudes.
Dude, that was my
like,
first attempt, and I was like, wait, that was too quick, too easy, and too shitty. I need to do it again.
I couldn't get. I was like really focusing on trying to make the two lenses the same size and shape,
Yeah,
but I
good
was
luck.
off.
I even got the little nose fucking
I have
buds
like
on
the.
there.
I have sort of, but it's like it looks weird because I couldn't color all of it in. I wanted to make it all black. Now I'll wait to color it in until we're finished. In case we
Thank
need
you,
to
Hungry
revote.
Hippo. Much appreciated. He says, Sean.
Yeah, same with Drip Theory. So 2 votes for Sean.
I'm like, I better win this one. I actually wear glasses, damn it.
I say if 2 more votes come in for Sean, he takes it off the rip. Yep, 1 more vote, and then Sean takes it. There it is, dude. Draws in perspective. Hell yeah, dude. All the votes are coming in now. So Sean takes. I think you ultimately take the dub on the night, Sean.
I actually kept track, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 for me.
Thanks, Ender, for the pity vote.
1, 2, 3 for Chris. And 1, 2, 3 for James. Dude, it was a 3-way fucking tie tonight, boys.
Damn, dudes.
Wow.
We all won 3. So, congratulations, gentlemen.
I feel actually that's the best case scenario.
It's not bad. I ain't upset with it. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. And yeah, we're all winners tonight, said Enders. And I agree. We're all winners at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If we wake up and we're breathing, hey, you already won. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's end tonight's episode. And, thank you guys all for tuning in, checking it out. Make sure you leave a like if you liked what you've seen. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't. Tell your friends. Everybody catching the replay. We greatly appreciate all you guys. And Chris, over to you, my friend.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. As always appreciate everybody in the chat contributing. Makes it a little bit more simple for us and enjoyable. And it's Friday for everybody, including us. So we want a nice chill Friday too. Sorry, I've been looking down. I've been finishing my glasses.
Yeah, I know Gooser's like, Chris is still drawing.
Yeah, I feel like if I had have presented this at the hop, I would have got it. I just want to like show this. Even though like I feel like they're just better. I fucked up a little bit. But anyways, everybody, if you want, check out shedtimepodcast.com. We always appreciate it. Give us a review, any of that kind of stuff. You can check out our Patreon, all sorts of links, and including you can listen to the show there. So feel free to do that. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the Green Room. So everybody just be safe. Have a good week. We'll catch you on the next one. Sean.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everybody who checks us out in the replay. We really do appreciate all y'all. Shedhead Nation really does mean the world to us. If you want to represent Shedhead Nation, head on over to ShedTimePodcast.com because you can find a link to the merch store where you can cop a hat just like James is wearing right now and a whole bunch of other cool Shed Time merch. And on top of that, if you want to join the Patreon and support the Shed Time Podcast, well, you can get early access to all the episodes as they're coming out, and I'm talking a week in advance now, baby. We up the ante now, so check it on out. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell you, don't let the best get you down. Be cool, don't be a dick, and whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a little bit of some wise words of wisdom, food for thought for you guys to think about over the weekend from my main man. And today, Confucius say, happiness is the way station between too little and too much.
Oh yeah.
Very true. Very true. So with that, thank you guys all for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you guys next week. Check out the podcast if you're, missing us in the meantime. Get a little double dose. You can check out past episodes over on the Shed Time Studios YouTube channel. But if you want to get early access to those episodes and, just keep up to date with us, you can go check out the Patreon link over on the website. Other than that, enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there, sending out all those positive vibes. Chris by Fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them. And as always, let's just vape on, Shedheads. Toodaloo.